No position in American sports feels the pressure or the weight on their shoulders like a quarterback. Hopes and dreams of an entire fan base of teams ride on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of two elite dudes we have in this one. Welcome to Amon G. Carter Stadium in Fort Worth, home to the TCU Horned Frogs. As we'll see a squad from the Pac-12, the Oregon State Beavers, taking on the 22nd ranked team in the land, the TCU Horned Frogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth. And the Beavers ready to put toe to leather and get this season started. Fielded in the end zone, it's Bailey. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. So TCU's offense will have the football first. And Jesse, if there is an old war horse, a real war daddy in the training facility, here he is, back to run the show again.
Well, that's a great point, and there is no substitute for experience. There is a lot of expectation for this football team and for this offense because of that guy and because of all the big stages and all the big moments he's already played through in his career. A lot of people are really excited, David, because he has seen a lot of ball.
All the ball, all the defenses, has rid the emotion of being really high and really low, and so those experience, those scars, they matter. They trust in him, and everybody on this offense is looking to him.
To the air, it's Reed. Fires to the wideout. Picked off. Bringing it back. And what a big play here, and the return takes it back inside the 25.
It's a defense that prides themselves on taking the football away. They believe they could impact this game with turnovers, and they get an interception on the opening drive. Wasn't a big return, but that doesn't matter. They stole a possession, and that is huge for their confidence.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Leaves it with the back. Blast his way ahead, but not much room. A pickup of 1 to the 24. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. The short hands. It's Stone. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Facing 3rd and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Firing to the right, complete. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. They'll try to get it in with the run. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough, and now the offense faces 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Beavers! First points of the day are on the board. They draw first blood, and that is exactly what you want to open the season with a drive like that. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. He'll keep it himself. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. The Horned Frogs with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. The RPO, it's complete. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back to throw, it's Reed. Fires to the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Horned Frogs moving quickly to the line. Wants to throw on first down. Working the middle, it's complete. Let's talk for just a second about TCU. You start the season top 25. Clearly expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent one at a time. The number beside your name doesn't matter right now. The number matters late in the season. So you want to start the season fast. You want to be gelling on offense and on defense. I think that's the challenge early here.
Absolutely. Figuring out who you are. Obviously some talented pieces, well thought of in the top 25, but a lot of season to go out and prove it. Day one, game one. Make that first impression.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. They've got the screen set up. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. The Horned Frogs didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Back to pass. Here comes the heat. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Hawkins. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, TCU! The extra point here would tie the game. And they tacked on the extra point. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Colorado State is in front. They've led for most of the way. However, Cam the Ram isn't exactly putting this one in the win column just yet. They're up by 7 over Indiana. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. They'll run play action. Grab near the sticks. It's Card. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be first down. That's caught. It's Card. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Now on second down. Looking to throw, it's Murphy. Going to try to pop one on the screen. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. The Beavers are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. He'll go to the sneak.
As a defense, we are talking about this right now. As soon as they come out under center, alert, alert, quarterback sneak, everybody dive at the feet of the offensive lineman, create a pile, jump to the football. Great job on the defense, understanding the formation, stopping the quarterback sneak.
Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see if someone can get the edge in the second quarter. And the offense stays on the field on 4th and 1. I'm not sure they're just trying to make the defense jump. I believe they think they can get it. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Beavers have their offense in high gear. Might as well give it to him again. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Dumps it off in the flats. And this one will be stopped for no gain. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly. And the Beavers decide to punt it away.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win first and second down. You set up third and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody on the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force fourth downs.
TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. They are so close to a score, they can smell it on the first play of the drive. First and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's going for the goal line. He pushes his way down to the floor as they get closer and closer. They give him the rock again on second and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Oregon State. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
All right, guys, let's think a little bit about big picture TCU. They had some holes to fill on the roster. They've gone into the portal. They brought in a pretty decent haul. How good do you think? Looking deep down the right side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. They boot it away. Waves the arm for the fair catch, and the catch is made close to the 30-yard line. We'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. Finds his man. It's Card. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. The Beavers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Trying play action. He's got him in the flat. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Bunch formation for these receivers. Looking to throw, it's Murphy. He finds a dead spot in the middle. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. The Beavers come to the line in the hurry-up.
And as a defense, how scary is it having to defend this guy? He's one of the fastest players in America, and you saw it on that last play. It's not necessarily throwing him the ball.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
Defensive backs have tough jobs. I mean, you think about whether you play nickel, whether you play dime, whatever it is, you put more DBs on the field. It's more speed. It's more guys that can cover, but they also got to cover that ground. But to cover the ground and make the pick, a lot of times you don't see that. Superb effort by that guy.
TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
Finds his man. It's small. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They've got a third down and manageable from right around midfield. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. And the Horned Frogs will punt it away on fourth down. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines. Not his best work. They'll go back to work on offense. They'll start this drive with an end around. Outstanding work by this defense, reading their keys, staying at home, and knocking him down for a loss. The play-action fake. Throws to the wideout. Snagged on the outside. It's Stone. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing. Caught in the backfield. It's Bowers. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. And the Beavers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On third and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Use the play fake. Now to throw. He's going for a big play downfield. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. That's reeled in. It's Stone. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The Beavers come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. From the gun, the running back has it. Third down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. To the air, it's Murphy. Unloads to the wideout. Can't hold on. He had him right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Wants to go up top. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Short gain on the play before he slides. This is the type of play that decides games. Are you tough enough to convert third and short from the 30? Snagged in the middle. It's Bowers. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. The Beavers come to the line with a new set of downs. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on first down. It's second and 10. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. He's got it. Touchdown, Beavers! Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
And that's the way you execute on offense, man. You keep your foot on the gas. Try to make this a two-score game. You do with that touchdown. This offense executing beautifully. The defense is going to have to find something in the second half to get some stops.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a 17-yard throw for the touchdown. Fielded in the end zone, it's James. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. The give to the back. Makes it past the marker. Stopped at the 28, but a big 15-yard pickup gives him some breathing room. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a first-rate game so far today in Fort Worth. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, back to Amon G. Carter Stadium and our outstanding broadcast team.
The Horned Frogs will line up to kick off and start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
And the Beavers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Wants to throw. It's Murphy. Here's the pressure. Had to throw it before he wanted. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down. The Beavers will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Horned Frogs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Grabbed in the middle. It's Baker. He stopped at the 32-yard line, not enough for the first down. The Horned Frogs will try to pin them back with the punt. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Takes the easy one to the back. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. So now it's 2nd and long. Off the play fake. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted. That is just what this defense needed. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
Grabbed behind the line. It's Shelton. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Dropping back, it's Hoover. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Horned Frogs will punt this one away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. They go to the ground. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. one. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll move the wide receiver. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Wells. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. The Beavers want to move quickly.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them, they're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. Pulled down at the 45-yard line, and that's the kind of ball hawking a defensive coordinator loves to see. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. From the gun, the ground game. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Dropping back, it's Reed. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Stopped just across midfield at the 49, but not before he forces the turnover and sets up this offense. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
He's looking to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Carr. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete. The D thinking brings some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. He's looking downfield to throw. He lofts one down the sideline. Another interception. That's his 4th of the day. He goes out of bounds, but he creates the turnover and a great opportunity for his offense. To the air, it's Reed. The sure hands, it's small. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Looking to fire. Caught in the backfield, it's Payne. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And this offense just can't afford not to get the 1st down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Right on the money.
And
brought down after a nice gain. The Horned Frogs will snap it on 1st and 10. Takes the handoff. It's Hawkins. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Back to pass on 2nd down. Throws to the wideout. Oh, it's picked off. What a bad time for a mistake like that. Takes it the other way. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Oregon State. The defense gets it done with that huge interception return.
Yeah, and the free safety roaming the middle of the field, and you can see just reading the quarterback's eyes. And how about the break on the football, taking a great angle to pick it off and then do some damage and make the big play for this defense to score some points.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they knock through the extra point, and they're up 28-7. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead.
TCU 7.
On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. He's in open space downfield. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4.
At the 24-yard line. 2nd down coming up.
And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Dropping back, it's Reed. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's James. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
He's out of bounds at the 38-yard line.
Brings up 2nd down.
Just keep slinging it. Quickly to the tight end.
Man, we're seeing the tight end used more and more in the passing game. You see him moving inside. You see him moving outside. You see him moving in the box to block people. So here they put him in the slot and just have a nice little pitch and catch session.
Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down. To the air on 1st down. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D. What will they dial up on 2nd, and a long way to go? Got it in the middle, it's Green. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker.
19-yard line. 3rd down coming up.
He'll pull it on the read. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt. Makes the grab, plenty for the 1st down. And he's got it. Touchdown, Horned Frog.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was, we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Oh my. Oklahoma is putting on a show offensively today. They just simply can't be stopped. They're up by 18 over UTEP. That's where things stand right now. And, of course, if the script is flipped, you will hear about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Now the play fake. Working that left side. Ball is loose. Everybody needs a little luck, and the offense just got it by falling on that fumble. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. Motion from the wide receiver. Off the play fake on first down to throw. That's caught. It's Card. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. Here comes the option. And he keeps it himself. A good decision there, and it gives this offense a first down. And the Beavers are rolling down the field. The give to the back. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Quarterback on the keeper. Runs through the tackle. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Beavers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Off play action. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. To throw, it's Murphy. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong that they can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Beavers send out the punt unit. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. Things had not gone the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid the upset. Still at their own 20 after that last incompletion. It's 2nd and 10. On the move, it's Payne. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. He's going to take off. He's going to be a little bit short of that first down marker, and this defense did a tremendous job not to lose contain on the scramble. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Converts on 4th down, still going. Not much of a 4th down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense.
This is a fun spot to be in defensively. Like, it's late in the football game. You know they're passing the football because you're up a couple of scores. You pin your ears back. You try to get to the quarterback. Play smart. Make sure you rally to the football tackle and don't give up the big plays.
Make the stop at the 40, but he's got 15 yards on that one and a first down. Looking to pass. It's Reed. Throws for the tight end. Catch in the middle. It's Green. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Snagged out of the air. spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. And the Horned Frogs want to crank the tempo. Second down, he'll throw it. Fires into the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, TCU. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting, had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point cuts the lead to 7, 28-21. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them.
TCU 21.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. They want that clock to run. There he goes. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Got 3 on 1st down and 2nd and 7. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. And if you didn't know this was a big play, the crowd is telling you, a huge 3rd down. Unloads to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Card. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
And that is big time, late in the game, that you can trust your quarterback to still throw the football because you know it's only a few more 1st downs, and this one's over. Nice to have a guy like that you can trust.
And the Beavers will snap it on 1st and 10. And the quarterback takes the snap and kneels down. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. We'll send the tight end in motion. The give to the left side. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. And on 4th down, they'll come up and take a knee. Guys, this is a story we see every single year in college football. Ranked teams losing to unranked opponents. Whatever the reasons, it adds to the flavor of a season.
It's so good because we all love the upsets. And then if you're the team that got that ranked win, Jesse, you start to build your resume, start to build some momentum. So this squad got a good win today.
They sure did. They put the rest of college football on alert with that huge win. And for the team losing, they've now got to be able to turn the page. They got to go back, do some soul searching, because they're a much better team than what they showed today.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.